So currently I was reading a book about David Goggins and a very beautiful incident he has described in that book. The book is he's a retired Navy officer, currently he's 50 years old, and I was reading the book, never finished after a long time. So very inspiring book. I have read half, but there are many incidents which he has described which are absolutely related to every young girl like me, or every person who is in the struggle phase to success to their life. So what he has described, he was having a heart disease which is named as AIF. He has described in that book, and one of his books name was Can't Hurt Me. So the struggle which David Goggins describes in his early life. So in today's world, if we see, so when struggling through many demotivations, or sometimes we don't get what we want to chase in life, let them be very small goals. So while reading that book, one realizes that whatever things we are doing, means whatever we are in struggle phase, like that man has suffered such a thing that one would feel like I failed in life and one would stop. But he has described in that book that is the journey to success, as it is very nicely mentioned that failures are the steps to success. And my father recommended me to read that book so that I could stay encouraged to face all the struggles and challenges in my life. So what happens is, his wife's name was Jennifer Kish. So one day they were just sitting in their bedroom, and David describes that he published a book named as Can't Hurt Me. So that book went into the best-selling list, and he and his wife were just sitting in bedroom having normal. So his wife struggled a lot to bring that book into the market, to make advertisement to sell it, and that book described the struggle which he had made in very depth, like how many brothers, sister, and the trauma which he had suffered in his childhood. So what happens is, suddenly the book goes into best-selling list, and Jennifer says that, oh David, your book is in the best-selling list. So as soon as he hears that, he was having that heart problem, and the BP suddenly shoots up. The heart problem that he described was that the upper right atriums of the heart and the lower two ventricles don't pump the blood in a systemic way, like there is a rhythm in which the heart pumps the blood. So the blood in the upper two atrium and the rhythm in the lower two ventricles is not same, and the BP shoots up very high. So Jennifer Kish, his wife, wanted to go and visit to her parents after the book goes into the best-selling list. But unfortunately, she saw him in that condition, and he was hospitalized. Ventilator were there, he was not able to breathe properly. And after that incident, David Goggins write that you all must be wondering that my book went into the best-selling list, but after that I got admitted in the hospital. So the thing that the message that he wanted to be coded in our lives is not necessary that your life will move in a smooth functional way. There will be ups and downs in the same time, in the same phase of your life, and you have to deal with it. On the one time, he was very happy that his book went into the best-selling list, but on the second end, the heart BP shoots up and he was in the hospital, and there were already 2 major heart surgeries which had been done with him with the doctors. So he said that these are the phases of life that one has to face. Now if I just cry down and settle down in one place of the corner that there was positivity in my life, and then how suddenly that is not the thing. He says that when something trauma, or when you're depressed, anything that happens in your life, so David describes that one tries to move on very quickly. We want everything to be in very quicker way. Everything should be very fast. As soon as we think it should be in reality. But David said that doesn't happen. You have to struggle for it. You have to work for it. You have to fail again and again and again. Identify your weak corners, and then you have to again rise up. So I read this paragraph yesterday, and it inspired me to tell that every time life can't give you happiness. You have to learn to keep pace with both things. If negativity wouldn't be there, we couldn't have been happy to have positivity in our life. So every value that has a positivity, negativity imbibes why positivity is inbuilt and what value it has. So it's recommended that everyone should read that book. I am currently reading that book, and here is only it is line. So this is the book that currently I am reading, and it is a very inspired book. After my 10th got finished, my father recommended that you should definitely read this book. Maybe I had read this earlier, I don't know, but he recommend. I'm reading it, and it is so fantastic that one has the eager, the enthusiasm ki what is there in the next chapter, what is there in the next chapter. So I've completed half of it, currently going on with my studies and giving time to it. So thank you.
Nice.